Feature Friday.
The freshest. Alright, so this is our first time listening to Gabriel Henrique. I have nothing Whitney Houston cover. He has
I
been.
have nothing to
I
say.
have nothing to say. This has been oddly requested, and I think just by the title of the song that he's just about to cover.
Is he from Brazil, is it?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but let's find
Give it a
out.
watch.
Apparently, this is mad.
Cool.
So, I stand madness.
Got little headphones.
Was that cool mic though? It's a crazy good mic.
I'd last.
Share my life, take me for all I am, 'cause I never taste all my colors for you.
Brilliant.
Take my love, I never asked
Hit me with a flare.
for too much. Just all that you are with everything that you do.
Nice.
He's so gifted.
I don't really need to look very much farther. I don't wanna have to go where you don't follow. I don't wanna back again. That's past or inside. Can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hold.
He's got a very cool voice.
We don't make me collide from my
Bruno Mars.
I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay my
Ooh.
Stay real there. I must stay there. Keep you there.
Wow.
Don't hurry from me. I have nothing, nothing.
I like him.
If I don't have you.
Fantastic.
Good man.
You.
Jesus.
It is brilliant. The clarity, the tonality, and the natural twang that he possesses is so very subtle in his vocal tonality. And I mean, he naturally possesses twang because he's sitting really high up in his larynx. This is a difficult song for a female voice to achieve. Like the natural key is very hard. So it's quite up. But he sits up there really comfortably with such freedom, with such clarity and agility. Like his agility is crazy good. He's really making the song his, and in a very peculiar manner too. It's a completely different version to what I ever envisioned it to be. It's fantastic.
It's very modern.
Absolutely
It's got a very
mind-blowing.
modern voice.
Yes,
Very
yes.
clean. I like it a lot. It's very likable. Like those type of voices are very likable. Like you just want to listen to them.
Yeah, it's
you root
really
for them.
non-irritable. Like
No.
it's actually such a sweet, melodic, fantastic, free-flowing voice.
And he's learned lots of tricks and lots of cool
Yeah.
additions to his voice, but he's managed to add them kind of fluently and not in a tricky manner.
I was gonna say he's been around for a long time. He's been singing for a really long time.
He definitely loves
The-
it.
Yeah, because even the specific techniques that he's using, like how he's moving his neck, shifting his larynx, how he's choosing modulations in different places, like when he switched to the falsetto right at the end and giving a softer touch to the voice, really lets you know that this is somebody who's been singing for a really long time.
Well, I'd love to know more about him. So if you do have more information on him or any other covers, I'd love to check him out.
Yes.
You see through right to the heart of me. You break to my arms when the strength of your love. No.
You see what I'm saying?
So he's very
Those
pleasant.
modulations are very difficult. very
I don't
difficult.
even need to look very much farther. I do what I have to go.
Wow.
Where you don't follow.
Brilliant.
This path so it's time. And wrong from myself. There's nowhere to hide. Yeah, remember forever. No way make a love from mother.
Freaking brilliant. Wow.
Jesus.
Beautiful choice of breath, though. That was really clever. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Very clever. That's really clever, though, because the larynx don't change. So usually when you take a breath and you're singing in a belting position, your larynx are set on a belt and on a belt. They drop. So when you take a breath, they reset, right? Or they tend to try to reset. With a lot of time and practice, you can leave them up there in that setting and take a breath down here in your tummy, but without resetting your larynx. But naturally, that's where it wants to go. So that when you take a breath, everything drops, it relaxes, right? So you're taking a breath and everything resets, right? But this is a really clever way of doing it, because you're staying in the position, you're already with the mouth open, so you're just literally just letting the air flow right into your diaphragm without even having to shift anything.
Yeah.
And it actually allows you to maintain the note longer in that position. It's really clever. I really like that. I might take up on that. That's fantastic. You see that? That's clever. Brilliant. So bright, so fresh.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, because he knows lots of. He's used such a huge, ginormous variety of singing techniques throughout this whole thing.
My brain melted.
It's like one of those people, like, that just when they do something, they kind of like, they've learned so many tricks, so many skills, so many different ways of doing things. I was like, the only thing that's missing here is like a whistle or something like that. You know what I mean?
You know what? It's also a very clever place to put a whistle note, because it's really hard to hit that note after the key change. That my is really difficult, not only because the setting of the mouth, the setting of the mouth, where diction wise, my on an I sound, a lot of air gets wasted, so it's hard to maintain that on a belt and reach it clearly. So easier to go into a falsetto setting.
Right.
Less air goes through. So once you're in that falsetto setting, technically speaking, from a technique point of view, you could reach easier the whistle note, which is not a crazy high key either. You're not reaching a crazy high note here. It's just the impact of it. You're on the octave, right? So it's the impact of it. But it's easier to go that way than it is to go on a full fold. It's less effort, I would think. It's more fiddly, it's more detailed, it's more refined with a whistle note, and is more body effort when you do on a full fold belt. It's really clever. I really like it though, and it gives you that whole impact aspect of it. It's fantastic. Staying mine. Clever. It's brilliant. He's fantastic.
use all the assets you have.
He's like a magician.
It's class.
I wish the track allowed him to play a bit more, you know?
Oh, he's French.
Oh, he's French.
I think Dix Sue like. Is that French? Is that maybe?
I thought he was Portuguese.
Portuguese, all right.
I think people were saying that he's from Brazil.
From Brazil, right?
Yeah.
It's like leave alike.
Leave. He's like a magician. He's like a vocal wizard. I love that.
It would be fun to see him sort of perform this live. Obviously, with a tree, because he's like very home setting. I'd love to know the recording process of this. If it's like one go, or he kind of took his time, because the track was always very linear, and then hence why there's some like timing things going on, like ups and downs.
It was actually holding him back. I feel like on a live setting he would really shine bright. Oh, guacamole. Yes, bless you.
Yeah, but yeah, so
bless you.
I'd love to hear him sing that live. Maybe with a more more flexible band.
Me too.
Rather than a track. But yeah, do let us know what you thought about it, and maybe if we should check out more about him.
He's freaking wild.
More than happy to do so.
Yeah.